Hey, back we are. So sorry about that little bit delay, folks. It was a quick turnaround, so it caught us off guard. We'd just like to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon and thank our sponsors who are South Suburban Bowls Club, ATSIC Mackay, Quality Primary Healthcare, and South, your club, you're welcome. So, and we'd also like to thank Bowls Queensland sponsors, which are Mullins, More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and the Bioscapes Group. Without them, it doesn't go for your support. Very talented ladies out here. And we have Kaytlyn Smith from... So now these games, both of Kate and Annette Goldsworthy got up this morning. A very good game to come back from 20. Very impressive comeback from... Tricky for us this afternoon. Great for a dark sort of... Kaytlyn's got the pink... Robbie. So now I don't know what the score is currently. There's somebody standing in front of the scoreboard down there, so I can't quite see it. There's a 2 on one side. Okay, so it was 3 to Kaytlyn there. And that's on the other one, so it must be 3-2. Yep, 3-2, that's the one. 2-3. 2-3. Okay, I think we're back, Robbie. Right, let's get it going. We're in sync now. Okay, so this is our third end. So this should be a very good game between both these girls. They're both in very good form. It's a great start there from Kaytlyn. So Annette will be just looking to adjust. This is a shorter end compared to the last one. This looks a much better track here. Yeah, that's a good correction on the last bowl. G'day, Fiona. No, we haven't changed the rink. It's always been on rink 10. I'm not sure what you're referring to. They're supposed to be Mudgeeraba, a very disappointed clubhouse. Mudgeeraba's on the next rink. They're on rink 9, but the camera has been set up on rink 10 the whole day. So sorry about that, but I can give you updates of the boys game on the next rink there if you'd like. Just send us a little message and I'll keep you updated. They are on the next rink, so you can actually still see their game a little bit there on the left-hand side. So Annette will be looking to get one in here because she's currently a couple down. That's a very good bowl. Might only be just the 2 down now. So stand by. Just carry on. G'day, Kerry. Okay. Yep, we're back. So Fiona, if you are listening, apologies. Apparently, our events coordinator changed it because we had 3 men on the live stream, so they had to put a ladies match on. So Adrian was moved to the rink next door, but I can give you updates if you'd like. Adrian's currently up, I think it's 4-1. Do you need the screens wind down? Okay. Sorry guys, we've got a few technical issues this afternoon. We just have to get the sunscreens brought down the back there. There's a bit of glare coming through on the camera, so. Looks like Annette is holding a couple of shots there. That's a great bowl coming in here from Annette. Very well played. That will probably be still 2 shots. Nice track here from Kaytlyn. Might be just a little short and under. It's a good effort. Opportunity here for Annette to make a couple. Yeah, probably be a measure for that 3rd shot, I would say. Definitely 2. Okay. I did tell the viewers at home, I said we've got some sunshades that need to be relocated. It's right down there. They're measuring now. They're just measuring. Absolutely. Come on in, Col. Oh, does he? Friendly. Well, I thought it was 3. I think there was 2 shots to. I think it was 2 to Annette, but I don't know. They didn't hold the paddles up. Here we go. Only 1. There you go. 1 to Annette, so 3-5. Oh, you got. G'day. You want to? Annette's from Annette's from Bundaberg, and Kaytlyn's from Edge Hill up in Cairns. And they've both got pink bowls, Cole. Oh, sorry. Is that better? Oh, that better? There we go.
Yeah, I'm right.
Good afternoon to Cole Meng.
Good
How are you,
afternoon,
mate?
Wendy. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain.
No,
Always well
he's
behaved.
complaining.
No,
mate.
no one
he's
listens
complaining.
anyway.
Oh, they do. They don't take any notice.
I usually walk away. Hey, thanks for your great hospitality here and supporting our State Disability Championships.
Thank you very much.
You've done a fantastic job the last few years, and this is no exception. So
Thank
you.
you. While we're talking, we should remind some of your viewers to watch Channel 9 tonight.
Yes, we should. We might see some local characters on there.
Hopefully it'll be there. So
yeah, so we had
anyone that's on, like to listen to Channel 9,
yep.
they were out photographing a number of people during the
Yeah.
day. So
A lot of the players are videoing, and be a very worthy news item tonight on the 6 o'clock news. So
well, the vice chair was interviewed and everything, so I dare say we'll get all the good news.
Geez, I don't know about that. No, well, I hope it come across well that we are both out here promoting our wonderful sport. So, a very good game, this one. The girls have both had 2 cracking games this morning. So,
Well, there's been some really good games
there has.
today, particularly out on the grass. There was some really great close games out there. So,
yeah. We were just saying Kaytlyn had her first 2 games this morning both went down to the wire, 20 all on the last end. And
she'll sleep well tonight.
She will. And then Annette actually come back from, I think she was 20-14 down to win 21-20 against Cheryl. So very good result there. Gee, she played some big conviction shots to turn it around. They're just struggling a little bit here, both of them, probably to adjust to a different rink. This one is really taking some grass on both sides today. But it's only a few ends in. They'll get it.
It always does this side of the green because of the sun going down.
Yeah.
So
Well, mentioning that, how it does actually change the pace of the green. So,
and by a couple of seconds at times.
Yeah.
It's that critical as the sun goes down in Mackay.
Yep. And what a cracking day it's been here, I've got to say.
Yes, we enjoy this time of the year. The
it's
weather
magic, isn't it?
is special. So.
Yep.
But we'll also, there'll be a lot of Mackay people saying, oh,
It's
it's
cold. That's a great bowl there from Annette. Gee, she's played well today. So she's definitely holding one there. The pale pink speckle, that one there, that's actually Kaytlyn's bowl, and the darker pink is Annette's. I know. You're looking at me funny there going, is she telling me a story here? Or
I
what?
looked at it before when they were coming down. I thought, don't know.
You see how one's got a little bit of fleck of pale pink?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah,
Probably
pink,
a white
pink on
fleck
pink,
to
and the
it,
other one's a
yeah.
more solid pink. So, trick for new players, Cole.
I dare say these 2 ladies have played one another.
Kaytlyn's only fairly new to it.
Okay.
Coming back from, I think it was a stroke. So she's done extremely well. She's only just been recently classified, I believe.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I did hear that somewhere along the line. So she was a bowler though previously. So g'day, Mike. Watching all the way from Wales. Very early night or morning for you, or a very late evening. Hope you're enjoying our State Multi-Disability Championships. So I think that could be two to Annette again there. So it'll be all even, I would say. Michael's coming in having a look.
That back bowl might be a bit closer than you think, just quietly.
Well, they declared it pretty quick, so let's see what that markers hold up for us. Yeah, it looks like 2. 2 it is.
Got 2.
Yep. So 5 all. What have you got coming up here, Cole?
Oh, no. Next is the Pairs, I think, from memory.
Pairs for you?
Yes. Well, that's the champions.
Champions, yeah.
I think that's about...
You're in the Champions?
No, me.
Oh.
Goodness me, no.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a long time
I was
since
going to say, I'm playing Champions this year. We've got to win our zone, but I'm hoping to be back up this way.
Well, it's been a while since I've won those things, but yes.
Yeah.
No, very quiet.
Very quiet?
I even
Doesn't sound like
played
it.
pennants this year, so
Did
there
you?
you go. That's a long
Holy
time
dooly.
since I played pennants. So
Were they short on players to drag you out of
they surely
retirement?
were to drag me out of retirement.
And how'd you go?
And we enjoyed it. Yeah, we won our division. So,
Good on you.
but yeah, no, enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun doing it. So that's
Okay, I'm going to
that's
put you
what
on.
it's a game.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. A question on the hop. How do you feel about potentially open pennants playing for state flags down to lower divisions?
Oh, look, I think anything, if we can improve the game by playing competitive sport, I think that's what we should all be looking for and all be aiming for. You know, we were down to Division 3, but we even played when a mixed lady in Proserpine played.
How good's
and
that?
we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's more that we need to look for.
I think the future of the
sport.
sport.
As far as the sport's concerned, that's what it is. As long as everyone keeps their hat on, I think we need to just make sure that we approach it a little bit slow and gradually
Test
bring
the
it
waters,
in. Because if we bring it in quick, I think there'll be some carnage along the road, and that will spoil it. And I do think we need to move forward.
Yeah.
I think we have over the years. We've come a long way.
Definitely.
With the mixed and I think it's time we got over some of the other rubbish that's laying around.
I think when you see how many clubs are potentially in distress due to lack of participation with numbers dropping, if you can fill a team with mixed and you're out there still playing, it's got to be good for the sport. I know, as you said, there's some people that don't like it. I get it, both men and women, so it's for obvious reasons. But I think this is a sport that can be played by both. And it's a game of skill, not necessarily strength. Would that be fair? Yeah.
Look, I've seen it happen over the years. I was a member of City Bowls Club back when it was men's only. And then I was vice president around there when we brought in lady members. And I can remember there was a great uproar early in the piece when we even discussed it. But I suppose we were a little bit smarter. We invited the ladies in on a Sunday, on a Saturday. Saturday afternoon. Ladies played the male, and we did it quite good. I think we brought them in, and from then onward, I know City's always been very strong mixed club, but there is a bit of a sad side of that story too. But the then president was sitting there, and him and I were great pushers for it, and we were pushing pretty hard. Went to a vote, special general meeting, as all those things go.
Did in those days, yeah.
And I can remember I was the scrutineer, so I come back and I sat beside the then president, and I said, "Fred," had got up, and that he dropped dead beside me.
Oh.
And we always say, and I said, "You girls, oh, poor old Freddie's still rolling over in his grave." So, but. You know, he was a champion of the mix coming in, and you know, I'm going back a long time now, 20 odd years, so it was pretty strong and pretty hurtful them days. But they haven't looked back, and nor I don't think any mixed club has looked back. You've got to go forward. And
well, look, I mean, my first club was at Tweed Heads, and for many years, the men had you know, more time on the greens and more days per week than the women. And then the tide turned. Men couldn't fill the green on a Saturday and Sunday. So some very brave women got together. Not me. I was only new at that stage. And they said, look, you know, we'd like to be able to play on the weekend. And it took a little bit, but eventually got there and got support. But I remember my first weekend that I played, I'm not going to name the person, but he refused to shake my hand. He said if I'd have known I was coming here to play women on a Saturday afternoon, I would have bloody well stayed at home. So, but to his credit, at the end of the game, I won't say, but we won. He came up and I was packing my bowls away. I got a tap on the shoulder and there was a hand out there to shake my hand. And he said, I've got to say, thoroughly enjoyed your company. It was a great game. And I said, well, that's what it's about, you know. Play the bowls, not the person.
But
you know.
it's like anything. Years ago, I can remember my first day at bowls.
Yeah.
And I often tell the people that start bowls these days, you need to have a bit of a think. And I was walking, I'd bowled me 2 bowls and we were walking down, we're playing rinks. And I walked down and as you walk past the head, you slow down and have a bit of a look at the head. And then Skip said to me, what do you think you're looking at, young lad?
Yeah.
I said, Mr. Staunton, I'll name him. He's very, very, very good bowler in the district at the time. And I said, Mr. Staunton, I was just looking to see who had the shot. He said, your place is on the bank. Get up there and we'll worry about it later on. And to this day, I regularly say to people, get up in the bank. That's where your leads belong. But they all don't take it as nicely as I wasn't game to be anything other than nice.
That's right. I did as I was told. The etiquette of the game has changed, definitely.
Yeah. And I don't know always for the right good either.
I was just going to say, I don't think that's necessarily for the best.
There's
However,
lots of things that you look back. And all sports the same. It doesn't matter whether it's, these days women play football and things like that. So you look at some of the things you say, geez, you can't do that. And, well, that's what the rules are these days.
Yeah.
Build a bridge, get over it and keep going.
Well, as I said, I grew up on a farm and there was a lot of males. I was one of 16 kids on 4 properties and I was the only female, but asked me how many games of cricket and football I played. So when I moved to Sydney, it was like, no, you can only play netball and softball. It was like, really? I want to play cricket. I want to play footy, but I wasn't allowed. Times have changed, so it's great to see. And I've got a 17-year-old niece now that plays cricket in Coffs Harbour. So it's great. I mean, these sports are here to play, but this is the beauty of our sport, that it is something that, anybody can play. And look, for me personally, being able to play bowls with my son and my daughter, that's pretty unique, So for us as a family, we were able to play as a family of 4. We had a mixed 4s and we had mixed pairs built in.
Just do me a favour and don't invite me around for dinner on a Sunday night.
Why is that? Lots of bowls conversations.
If you're going to have it out at the dinner table, it's not.
Well, we had a few of those over the years, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the best bowler in the family?
But I do. I think I think mixed genders have come a long way in recent years, and I just hope it keeps going that way because
I think it needs to call for the survival of the sport in many aspects, particularly in rural or smaller areas that don't have a huge membership. I think it's going to be the only way the clubs will survive. I hope not, but
I'll go one deeper. Respect does cost you little, but it has a great return at the end of the day. And that's why I always think, I regularly say to people, where's the respect in this place? Why haven't we got the respect of here? A little bit, it costs you nothing.
Yep, it's free, isn't it?
But and I do think bowls do it pretty well. I still play golf and other sport, and I look at it and think, we nearly got it right.
It's not too bad.
It's always room for improvement, of course, but
But that's the same as anything. There's always room for improvement, isn't there?
Yeah.
But look, we hope that we're taking our sport, the current board, and Brian and I are really trying to steer the sport in a positive direction. But it's changing. The landscape's changing, So, well, these girls are having a good hit out here. I think that's a couple of shots to Kaytlyn.
Yeah, I think Kaytlyn there.
Two and a good look.
I thought that last bowl that Annette put down was a little bit tighter than what it was. And I thought she might have got away with it, but
it's definitely one. Mark has taken away
there's
2.
2. Oh, make the marker get down on the knees. That's what you want.
Yeah, they called the umpire a couple of times in the other games with the laser measure.
Yeah, look, I think it's good that it is good that our markers will get out and do it. I know you go some places and our marker, what if I make a mistake? Well, no, just get out and do it. And
it looks like it was just the 2, Robbie, I think. 2? Oh, it was 3.
Lorna, the marker there, she come in to do 2 today, and I think she's on a
backing up
4th.
fourth.
She's on the 4th.
Oh, good on. Again, like as I said, it's a massive massive job to get volunteers,
Yeah.
and the fact that your members have been so amazing to step up and be here as markers.
It's not only our members. We've been
There's
lucky
a few
that
others,
we've had from other clubs, and that's certainly, and it's good that they can come, and particularly a couple of the men we were having a little bit of barter amongst ourselves there at lunch yesterday, and we were talking about their club against our club, and it was good. And look, they were here. Well, I know they've been here each day, so it is great to see.
Look, these
them.
events don't happen without sponsors and volunteers.
Volunteers.
So they're the unsung heroes of these events. It's a nice bowl here from Annette. It's a good track out there. And they really do swoop in this last little bit. Here it comes. Yeah, that's a good bowl. I don't know whether you're still there, Fiona. I said I'd give you updates. Unfortunately, we had to put the ladies' rink on, so Adrian's game got changed. They're all from Mudgeeraba following young Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. I did say that they were to the left of the lane, but they might have been able to see the scoreboard, so I said I'd give them updates. And it's 8-7. So at the moment, Adrian's on the right, so he's the 7. So some obviously very keen supporters from his club. Thanks.
Yeah, it is good to see the clubs hooking on here.
Yep.
I know yesterday we had the young guy from Early Beach.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what his nickname was. It was Pothole.
Pothole.
Remind me of Robbie. That's what worried me. I didn't really want to think of his name too badly. But Pothole had one of his mates come ringing in, and it was good to be able to keep them up to date. Obviously, I think it turned out I was right. I thought they might have had it at the Metropolitan Hotel.
Young Justin this morning from Maryborough, there was a lot that jumped on to support him, and also Ross. So, again, like that, it's lovely that their club mates are so supportive. So I think, depending on where this one finishes, I think she's holding a shot there, Kaytlyn. Yeah, the wing bowl.
She's got a nice delivery.
She does. Yeah, I was saying that young Troy from Helensvale. A lot of these guys do have fixed stance deliveries, and his is incredibly fluid, and they put a lot of time and effort in their training too. So I'd say Kaytlyn's holding 2 there. If Annette can get through this gap, though, this will be interesting. Oh, look at that. Ran on a little bit.
Rolled on a bit too much.
That was a very good hole, though, to get through.
She just said she didn't think there was a hole there, so for her listeners.
Yeah, I think that's 2 to Kaytlyn there. That one ran a little bit through. 2. Yep. So Kaytlyn jumps out to an 11-5 lead over Annette.
Oh, Lorna will sleep well tonight. I think this is her fourth game for the day.
Yeah, she's shuffling down there. So we'll have the finals on tomorrow, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be all here, won't they, Robbie? They all come across here, don't they? I knew young Adrian from Mudgeeraba there. He works at Coles down at Tweed Heads, and I used to see him regularly down there and say good day to him. Always asked how his bowls was going. Nice young chap. Another nice start there from Kaytlyn. Weight's very good.
So she's got great length.
Yeah,
She's
yeah. Just
had the
fine-tuning
weight
that grass.
Mm.
Yeah, nice bowl there from Annette.
Annette's got a
She's got the
bit
line
of a
and
cracker.
Kaytlyn's got the weight. Michael and I were talking before, Colin, you'd have to agree. Like, look at the head over there on rink 11. You can't see the disability when you see heads like that.
Yeah,
All you see
I
is
know.
their ability and how good they can actually play.
There's been plenty of them the last couple of
it's
days.
just
I'm
amazing.
amazed to see how some of them. But you're right.
You know,
If Robbie was half a man, he'd show us on the screen how good a head that is.
oh, look, there you go. Challenge accepted. But, like, seriously, have a look. I'd be happy if I was playing like that.
I'd be happy to have one in there, but
Yeah.
not the three of them.
Look at that. There, folks. We're just talking about now that. Remember, this is the Disability State Championships, and look at that for talent. You know,
Really, really, well, there's been
it's
some great
quality
heads.
games all the
really
way
great
across,
heads
yeah.
all the way through. But it just goes to show you that's
this is a sport anybody can play. There's no boundaries. You know. Great bowl. Here's Kaytlyn's really putting a stamp on this one, isn't she?
she is now. She's starting to hit
She's
the
starting to get a
straps.
bit of a rhythm. I said to Robbie when we first went to start calling this one, I said they both got pink bowls, but then you think back in the old days they were all black bowls.
Like,
So we're pretty lucky, really, aren't we? I mean, could you imagine a skip in a game of fours trying to memorise eight bowls? Your own and the opposition's. Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah. But back then, when I first started, like my first set of black bowls, they did have very colourful little emblems. That was all hand painted, obviously, but see, even that, like, you know, coloured bowls is bringing a new modern dimension to the game. It's great. Coloured uniforms, you know, gone to the whites and the creams and the brown shoes.
We've come a long way.
We
in
have come a
recent
long
years.
way
There's
in,
no
I'm
delays
going to
about
say
that.
15 years, really. 20?
Yeah, I'd say
20?
20.
Yeah. Yeah. That was trailblazing back then. Yeah. I know back.
It took a long time for the ladies to come through with their skirts on. And
Skirts
things
on.
like that.
Some of them are short shorts.
Oh, yeah, no, but I mean the dress that had to
Yes,
be.
I know the petticoat that was measured. I
can
know.
remember my wife going to bowls when she first started and come
Had to
home
step in the box.
absolutely distraught.
Yeah.
She said, "Can't believe my dress wasn't long enough," and they told me to get home and change it.
I can go one better, Cole. When I first started, and this was in 2010, and now I'm 6 foot tall. I'd bought stock standard bowls shorts, and I was tapped on the shoulder to go inside because they were above my knee. So there you go. I had to shimmy them down and play with the crutch down.
Oh, we were too much information there.
No, just so that they come to my knee. But it was very uncomfortable to play. But anyway.
Too much information, goodness me. What bowls club was that? I'll be joining that bowls club.
So now we've got coloureds and very short skirts.
Yeah.
So,
And that's great. That's goodness me.
I'm just
we're
jealous I haven't
normal
got the figure to
human
wear
beings.
something like that. I'm not brave enough. But In my day, Cole, in my day.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm going to have to leave you. I've got to go over and chat with the boss. I've got some things to do, but young Michael's going to step in, so I'll... Well, you are younger than me, aren't you? No, you're older than me. Okay. All right. On that note, I'll say cheerio, and I'll see you a bit later on.
Thanks, Wendy.
Cheers.
I wasn't paying attention, Robbie. Who won that last end of the ladies? Annette got one, did she? So she's 11-6 there now, eh?
And you thought you'd got rid of me, Cole.
Oh, yeah. God bless your soul, my son.
Well, it's been another exciting match so far. Young Kaytlyn's won her first game 21-20 and a second one 21-20.
Oh, was it 21-20 both times?
So she's certainly getting a green fee's worth.
We haven't got any fancy stocks on this afternoon either.
Not on camera.
No.
We might have to go find him.
I was wondering where he was to see whether with what he had on, but I think he did have a different pair.
Yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants socks he had on the day.
Oh, righto. You're obviously keener in socks than what I am. But bright yellow, Robbie, were they?
He said he's just done a load of washing, so he's got a couple of pairs recycled.
Yeah, his wife's away, so he's babysitting.
And that's going to just fall short.
Just got that roll on at the moment, haven't they, down that end? They just don't seem to want to stop.
To be short, you've got to just about dropped it, I think. This is nicely aired. Just going to be short. But Annette this morning, she had a massive comeback. She was down 20-14 and won at 21-20. Yes, sorry about the change, Fiona. We, for some reason, I didn't have a ladies' game scheduled, so I thought I'd better schedule a ladies' game, or I was going to get hung. But he is on the rink next door, so you'll get to see some of his bowls coming down. Jack high. Not sure, Robbie, is that back bowler shot or the front ones? Well, this might change things up. I reckon that'll be shot now.
Run on a bit, I think.
This is tracking nicely. Just got to arrive now, which it has. Oh, that's a brilliant shot.
Brilliant shot. There's only the one there. I thought there was two.
I thought that front one was going to be the shot. Just for those that are wondering what's happened with the Shane Murray Adrian Heron game, Shane Murray is up 12-7 at the moment. Kaytlyn from Edge Hill in Cairns. Bowls out of Edge Hill in Cairns.
That's the one you just talked about.
If I'm not mistaken, and it's from Burnett Bowls Club. This is tracking nicely. Tracking very nicely. Good shot there, Annette.
Didn't look like it was going to get there for a little while.
A lot of these bowls don't look like they're going to get there.
I thought it was struggling a bit to get there, but no.
There's a lot of bowls you think are going to drop right on it, and they run 10 foot through. Kaytlyn's given this a bit of a chance. Don't know if it's going to hold up, though. Just ducks underneath.
Oh, she's a bit unlucky there.
Again, that might have cut a line a little bit here as well. Geez, it's still coming nicely, though. Oh, you don't want to touch it too far. Great shot. Looks like the market's running out of toucher spray.
Fourth game for the day, so I suppose we're a bit thin.
Third game.
Third game, yeah, sorry.
She's had some very good games to mark. The last men's game in the middle, she marked 21-18 was the score. Yeah, on a very similar line to her first two. Just running through. So that's two more to Annette.
Got a couple.
bit more road traffic today than we've had in the past. Fairly handy start there from Annette as well.
It was a good bowl, isn't it?
So that last bit just turned in at right angles. Perfect weight. Annette just waiting for the gentleman on the inside rink. This one's going to turn and be a little short. So, and it was very disappointed with that one. This is looking promising. Just needs to have the speed now. Just going to duck under. Oh, knocks it back to her to make a shot of her. Good effort. Both the girls have come off the grass green. It's running look like nice 16, possibly 17. So the speed isn't going to be that much different. It's just the feel, the difference between carpet and grass. Oh, look at that camera work from Robbie. Kaytlyn can still play a very similar bowl to the one she just played. That sounded easy coming out, didn't it? Down it'll come. And it's got to be a little bit careful here. Oh, looks good to there. Just dropping that fraction short again.
Just losing a little bit of feel there, but it's...
No, just dropped the weight on that. It was a great line with another few feet of weight. Game 3 of the... Whoa, we've had a fall up the far end. And it wasn't one of the bowlers. Right.
She went in that ditch pretty hard too, just quietly.
She's only a little thing. She's rubbing the back of her head. Sometimes the thing that gets hurt most there is the pride.
Pride, yeah. I hope that's all she has hurt.
Me 3.
That gentleman's big enough to just pick her up and bring her in to sit her down somewhere. But
That's nicely played. Just a metre or so past the head. About 1.5 metres. Kaytlyn gets that bowl away very smoothly.
well, they both get away very smoothly, actually.
Oh, just a bit short.
Oh, she dropped a bit short there. That's
Well, she's really thrown this one out wide. And long. Just stayed up at the
stayed
back.
up.
Caught on the lip. See Kaytlyn's correction here. Ooh, that might have nearly been a wrong bias. Looks very nice to there. Good correction here. Yep. Lovely correction. And then let's put another one right back. This time it didn't stay up. Both girls been a little bit inconsistent on the weight this time. It's going to run away pretty sharply as well.
Yeah, they've changed the grass a little bit. It's just haven't picked it up on the back end.
It's going to come in nicely, I think. That last bit, it really just hooks. Yep, it's another one. So that'll be 2 to Kaytlyn, taking the score to 14-9. Heard some stories that Kaytlyn's only just coming back to the game after taking a few years off. Has apparently represented Australia in the past. So there's quite a bit of talent there. It's another thing about our sport. You can take a few years off and still come back to it.
Yeah, not everyone you can do that.
So those 2 bowls cross. This looks pretty good.
Sorry?
that's a great shot. Well, the young fellow that got beat on the live stream here in the last game went over there and won 21-3. He said he didn't like the carpet. Ooh, Annette's picked that as well. She knows she's thrown it a bit tight. Very lucky to stay on the rink. Oh, no. Oh, this one's looking better, Annette. Just going to miss, I think. Yes. Fairly handy home there, though. She's only got to
At least
arrive
she's
on
got something behind.
Cracks an egg on that. That jack's going to run a long way. Has this got the run? Still wiggling. Well, that's going to be 2, I'd say, while we're waiting. Tad wide, or tad heavy, I should say. Come back nicely. And that's just had a attack of the heavies in the last couple of ends. But Kaytlyn really needs to get this bowl behind the head, and she's not going to do so. May count, but any connection from Annette on that shot bowl, and Annette's going to be looking very, very happy. Not that it's going to be very easy. It's changing hands.
Yeah, I think she's a bit tight.
She was playing with weight, looking for some kind of sit, but I think that's going to make 3. Take the score along to 17-9. Saw Annette have a massive comeback in the first round today. 14-20 down. On the launching pad now. Has either girl lost a jack yet in this game? Well, that'd be nearly the first game in quite a few. It's out on a nice track.
She got there. I didn't think she was going to get there for a while. But
Well, technically she didn't, so you're right.
Oh, yeah, but she's only a few inches short.
I'd be pretty happy to get that close.
Yes, yeah. Robbie's just showing us up again.
It's nearly Robbie's height.
Yeah. But he's using inches, so you know how old he is, don't you?
I still use them. I'm an inches boy, even though I came up with centimetres. Doesn't need to correct by much, but she's in the area again, is our Kaytlyn. Oh, that's nice bowling.
It's good bowls.
Pressure's starting to mount now on Annette, knowing that Kaytlyn only needs 4 to go out, and she's got 2 pretty much on top of it. I think she's thrown this one a little tight. Still running. Oh, what do I know? Just enough.
Good second shot.
I'm not so sure it's second shot either.
Oh, you don't reckon? I think.
I'm not game enough to call on
I was gonna
live
say,
streaming angles.
happy to discuss a beverage with you.
We're going to have that anyway. So. Oh, Kaytlyn, if you hold up. No, you've just slipped under. Oh, I thought that Annette might have asked the question then. It's a much more traditional type of line back to the jack. Watch this come home. It's turning just a fraction heavy, but still don't know. Oh, you don't want
She got it.
You don't want to hit that.
Gee whiz. I thought you didn't look real good. Meet her out, did it?
It looked like it was going to turn that bowl in. Well, this has got to be in the area. Well, that's just made it shorter. One more there to Kaytlyn. Our marker here, she decided to take the day off from umpiring and come in and mark instead. She umpired the first 2 days. She's been making sure the urn's full of hot water and keeping the cakes fresh. She's certainly a goer.
She's a lady who just call us a great member. Doesn't matter what it is.
She's there.
We bring her in and she'll do whatever you want. And do it all day, every day too. We're fortunate, and it's unfortunate for her, but she does. Her partner's passed away, so she is happy to come down to the Bowls Club and do her little bit, and she's a great supporter of Suburban Bowls Club.
We're waiting for the marker. I think it's only one. Oh, right again.
Gone ditch to ditch. Oh no, Matt's back a bit.
It's a good 3/4. Over that length, I reckon it'll take the bowl closer to 19 seconds to get to the jack than 18. I rolled this morning and I did a 3/4, or might have been just a bit longer than 3/4, bowling to the edge. 19, nearly 20 seconds by the time it got up there. Looking very nice.
I was going to say, how good is this? Yeah, lovely bowl.
That's an awesome start. Again, puts the pressure straight back on Annette. Robbie's looking for another bit of graphics. Ooh, nearly fell backwards into the shot.
I'm pleased he's woken up.
It's got him excited now. That'll keep him awake for the rest of the game. No, it won't. He'll have another power nap. What'd you say? You haven't had one yet? Oh, I reckon I went 2 ends this morning and left to go for a bit.
You're allowed to, Robert.
No, Jamie happened to miss out in the last game. He led all the way until the last couple of ends and just got outdone. Troy had 2 really good last ends. Oh, last 2 ends were really good. I think he got a 3 and a 4.
Have a look at those 2 bowls sitting on the bank, will you?
Sitting there going, which one's going to catch the jack? And it doesn't mind having a little ping every now and then. This isn't going to be too far away if it's got the right weight. Just that fraction heavy. Gotta come back to the line. Well, that come out nice. Are you wide enough?
Would appear not. It's just a little bit short.
It's just the weight. Well, this will need some weight to hold up. No. One more to Kaytlyn.
Only the one, eh?
Yep. She's brought that mat up a fair bit further this time. One of the local legends marking on the rink beside us.
Mr. Blackburn, he's a great member of our club.
Is that an uncle that's playing in this today? Jack? Pretty sure he's some kind of relation.
Oh, is he? Is he a Blackburn?
Yes, Jack.
He'd be a relation. Well, there's plenty of them around the Mackay area.
Yeah, but you only want to put your hand up knowing a couple of them.
I was going to say, a bit fussy who we own.
I've had the pleasure of playing a couple of seasons down the Sunshine Coast with Pete's son, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Nice young man.
Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, he's a solid young fella.
Every time I see him, I call him something about muscles, and he tells me to stop embarrassing him. I said, you can look like it, I can't. So
He's normally got a number 10 hanging off his arm.
yes,
Can't be all personality. Well, Robbie'd have him just everywhere.
what year? Pre-war?
Oh, shoot.
He's not even going to answer that by the look of it.
Oh, and let's push that one out. Just struggled for a line this way. That's looking a little better. If she hasn't gone too wide, that's going to be very good. Here it comes. Oh, correction.
There's great correction, isn't it?
Yeah, and that wants to get one close here because the way it stands or sits at the moment, there's a fair bit of room there for Kaytlyn to draw a second one to go out. I'll tell you what, she's thrown the challenge out. Oh, that's a great shot.
Great ball.
Yeah, good camaraderie between the two. High five on the way through. It's well pointed. Definitely in the direction. Oh, Kaytlyn, what have you done here? Little piece of the... Little piece. Oh,
roll
just missed out.
Roll out the wrong way.
Now can trail that jack around the corner and nearly make 4 if she trails it far enough. And on this track, she's every chance. Oh, I tell ya, Jack. Oh, what a bowl here. That's 4 shots.
That's special.
If it's not 4, it's definitely 3.
Special. That is a special bowl.
That is a fantastic shot.
Didn't seem to be phased either way.
No.
You just bowled it down. Smiled as you
She did
walked
mention
past.
finally on the way down. So she's been close a few times. That 4th one's got to be interesting.
You would think.
No,
that.
they're just going to give the 3. Mark is going to confirm, yes, 3 shots. Just see that happening.
It was a great bowl, bud. Great bowl.
Not the easiest type of bowl or shot to play on this type of green.
No, you just got to get that pace right. You can point it where you like, but it still goes back depending on the speed of the green.
Well, that's got to be tight.
You'd think so. She's turned her back on it.
Oh, and short. That last one took a bit out of her. And your wife brought down Robbie's book, so he's got a new book.
Yeah, I had that delivered yesterday, Robbie, didn't I? Yeah, he had one yesterday.
He had 1 page left yesterday,
Yeah.
so you've rescued him.
He had to write all his notes in there ready.
this is tight again. There's a few tired bodies out there at the moment, let me tell you.
Yeah, she's obviously struggling that little bit at the moment.
This looks nicely pointed. Looks very nicely pointed. Yeah, nice correction.
She got there. I didn't think she was going to get there for a while.
That's a little better. Bowl, that is right, not your work there, Cameron. Well, Kaytlyn's got a big opportunity here to drop another one in fairly close and hold match with Annette only having one bowl left. Might be a little narrow, but it'll be enough to count.
Her concentration's gone up a bit in the last few ends,
Look
hasn't
at
it?
this.
What a
Tight by the
great
whole
bowl.
bowl. Right. Annette knows that this is city of the bush time. Yeah, she's going to play the backhand with a bit of weight. Oh, I don't think it's going to come back from out there. Unless she's on the draw, which surprises me. Well, that's it. Shake hands, game over. Well played, girls. That was a great game. Awesome game.
It was a great game.
Well, Robbie, that's the day. Okay, I've been told. Let's hope that the Mudgeeraba Bowls Club have all hung around for this one. We're going to switch over onto rink 9. Which one's which, Robbie? Who's who? Which one's which?
Adrian's the one that's standing.
Suburban Bowls Club in Townsville. Yes, I had a season with Suburban when I was running the Metropole in Townsville. And I played at a Suburban. Great little club. It's got a carpet roof. A carpet cream with a roof. Carpet roof. Oh, it's been a long 3 days.
Probably a few carpet snakes hanging out there where it is.
(18-12) to Shane. Shane's put another nice one in here.
Beat that and play fair.
Even get that up, yeah. Comes. So he's not 100 mile, he's just a bit quick, I think. He snuck through.
Yeah, he's just gone. So he's got 3 shots there.
Shane's holding game for the moment. Well, this is not going to quite get there, I don't think. He'd be playing his backhand now, wouldn't he? Oh, he's having a run. he's just gone through the
Gee
hole.
whiz, he only missed him. Only just missed him.
Well, we finished just in time to see the end of that game. My apologies to Mudgeeraba Bowls Club. It's something that was a little out of my control. Well, that's another day done. The Multi-Disability Championships here in Mackay at Suburban Club in Mackay. Thank you very much, Cole, once again for warming the chair and
Thank you for the invite.
keeping us company, and Robert for your incredible camera work.
I bet your mum did.
Well, Robert, now that I know that it upsets you, I'm not going to let you ignore me, Robert. As we put our sponsors up on the screen, we must thank our sponsors for the day. Without them, we can't run carnivals and championships like this. So it proudly sponsored by South Suburban Bowls Club Mackay, ATSIC Mackay and Souths Leagues Club, and Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. One more time, thank you very much. We'll be back at 9 o'clock in the morning. We have 2 vision impaired singles matches to watch. And everybody, love your sport.
Lawn bowls is a lively and welcoming sport that unites people of all ages. Imagine laughter echoing across the greens as friendships blossom and excitement fills the air. Whether you're a kid on an adventure, a teen hanging out, or an adult unwinding, the Lawn Bowls Green is the perfect spot for everyone. Bowls offers something for every age and stage. Social roll-ups for relaxed, fun games. Ladies' days with a welcoming vibe. Coaching sessions to learn or improve. Competitive pathways for those keen to play serious. Youth programs designed for fun and energy. Seniors bowls for low impact, feel-good movement. A game that welcomes all. Bowls is easy to try, fun to play, and open to everyone no matter your age, background, or experience. Whether you come on your own or with friends, you'll be met with friendly faces and a relaxed, supportive atmosphere. It's more than just a game, it's a community you'll feel part of from the moment you step on the green.